Hi guys, welcome again to another interesting episode on my YouTube channel. My name is Cynthia Osigwe. I'm a medical doctor living and practicing in Nigeria, and I like to make videos on my experiences, medical school, practicing medicine in Nigeria, and every other thing that I find interesting basically. Today's topic is something that is very dear to me. I'm going to be talking about how to make the best of your housemanship experience. So you see, when I graduated from medical school, I didn't have anybody to guide me. In the process, I made some mistakes, I corrected my mistakes and all of that. There were some mistakes that would have been avoided if I had like maybe a mentor or somebody to tell me some things that would have helped me, which is why I decided to make this video for people that don't really have anybody leading them, who want guidance and who really do not have people to do that for them. So housemanship experience is a compulsory 1-year program for all medical graduates in Nigeria. It's a prerequisite for you to get your full registration from the Medical and Dental Council in Nigeria. For most people, this is the first time they start to earn money on their own with their certificates. It's actually very interesting, but it can be frustrating, it can be traumatizing, it can be a lot of work. I did my housemanship in UNCH after waiting for 8 long months. I did a video concerning that, you can check it out later. And why I would say it went okay, it could have been better if I had knowledge of certain things I should have done or planned for. So without wasting so much time, because I'm trying to make this video as short as possible, I'm going to go straight into these 5 important things that would help you utilize your housemanship period. So the first thing I want you to have high up on your list is sharpen your clinical skills. This 1 year is the time for you to get your clinical skills together. There are some skills that nobody will forgive you if you don't know how to do them, like taking blood sample, setting an IV line, passing a urethral catheter, passing an NG tube, doing some simple sutures. Those are like the basics. It's a cardinal sin if you don't know how to do this at the end of this 1 year. Like, it's unforgivable. In medical school, you are being assessed on your ability to take a detailed history from your patient, your ability to carry out examinations appropriately, being able to get at the accurate diagnosis from the history and examination that you have, and also following that up with the appropriate management plan. Learning other skills are actually like secondary. So most people prefer to put all their energy into doing what they need for the examination, which is wise. If you can handle the two, wonderful. But if you can't, focus on passing your exam, so that once you begin your housemanship, you know that this is the time for me to perfect my clinical skills. Don't limit yourself. You should also know how to irrigate a bladder. You should know how to transfuse a patient with blood. You should at least attempt to do a lumbar puncture and pass a chest tube. Just learn the basic. The other ones, make an attempt, and then in the course of your practice, you continue to perfect them. If you don't push, you might not learn anything. You just float, and you'll be so surprised at the end of the 1 year. You will just wonder what you've been doing. If your senior colleagues see that you really want to learn, that's when they want to teach you. And how do you show them that you want to learn? Come around. Even when you are not supposed to be on duty, come around and try to help them. By helping them, they allow you to do some things while supervising you. When you make mistakes, they correct you. But if you're sitting down waiting for the day they will call you to come out, oh yeah, come, let me sit you down and teach you. Nobody is going to teach you that. Nobody is going to do that for you. So the next is for you to define your career path. This is one thing I didn't pay attention to, and it's very important for you to know what you want to do after that 1 year. Some of the options you have is to find a specialty that you're interested in, take your primaries exam, and go into residency program. This is if you want to remain in Nigeria. So once you start your residency program, you actually earn more money than you would if you continue to be a medical officer. Another option you have is to take foreign exams, travel and practice abroad. Now, if this is what you're interested in, this is also the time for you to find out which country you're interested in and what exams do you need to take in order to practice in those countries. The earlier you start to plan and work towards your plan, the better for you. The third on the list is save your money. Except you have family members and relatives that are willing to support you financially to any length, I advise you to save your coin, because after housemanship, you still have a long way to go. In fact, after housemanship, for most people, they go for youth service, and youth service is an embarrassing downgrade in terms of your pay. Sometimes you don't even get up to half the amount you're earning as a house officer when you start your youth service, and it might be a bit of a struggle when you're already used to earning a certain amount and living on a certain amount to now start receiving less than that. Fourth on the list is make meaningful friends. The people you spend the most time with have a very big impact on the way your life turns out. I'm not going to tell you who to make friends with or how to choose your friends or what qualities to look for. If you are always around people who are just all about the now and how to enjoy the now and not planning their future or what they want to do to better their lives, you might feel too comfortable and you will not see any need to plan. If you're around people who are talking about how they want to improve themselves, somehow you're motivated and challenged, and you see yourself planning and making decisions about your life as well. One of the reasons why I didn't really take this exam seriously was I didn't really have a lot of friends who had the intention to travel out or to take major exams, and because of that I got comfortable. Surround yourself with people who will make you want to do more. Make friends with people whose values and goals align with yours. Don't be too busy having fun that you do not think about your life. Sometimes it's unavoidable. That's when you need those friends, because when you're comfortable and you see them making plans, it makes you want to leave your comfort zone and actually make your own plans. So the fifth is learn to handle criticism. Man, I'm saying this, but I know it's not easy. Some of our colleagues just enjoy insulting house officers. It's almost like an entertainment for them. They like to see you confused. They like to make a fool out of you and laugh at your expense. It hurts, but I just want to prepare your mind right now that you might not be able to run away from it. Just try to have a thick skin so you'll be able to absorb these things and not allow it to affect you in a negative way. Sometimes they're trying to help you or teach you, but the way they go about it might make you not want to speak up, not interested in learning anything. Everybody went through that process. It's part of the learning process. It doesn't help that some people are quite harsh with the things that they say, but you just have to develop a thick skin. Learn to laugh at yourself. It's not the end of the world. Today is your turn, tomorrow is another person's turn. Don't even be angry if your colleagues are laughing at you. It's turn by turn. Everybody knows that's how it works. So just try to be strong. Don't internalize criticism. If they mend you over something during ward round, maybe you're not able to answer a question and you go back and read that thing, it will be hard for you to forget it. Just see it as a process you have to go through. You know how diamond has to go through like a lot of pressure and whatnot to become the shiny diamond it is. So see it as all this is just to make me a better me and a better doctor. Thank you very much for watching to the end of this video. I hope this information was useful and impactful. If you're new to this channel and yet to subscribe, please do so. I would appreciate that a lot, and I look forward to making even more videos for you. Have a nice day, and I'll see you in my next video.